My ex kept my grandmother's ring after our breakup. The judge's solution made the entire courtroom gasp. I spent 8 months trying to get my grandmother's ring back from my ex-Bian Estia. The ring had been in my family for 4 generations, a modest diamond in an intricate gold setting that my great-grandfather had custom-made in 1923. My grandmother gave it to me on her deathbed with a whispered, "For when you find someone who deserves our family's heart, I thought Jake was that person." After 3 years together, I said yes to his proposal, but kept my grandmother's ring as my engagement ring instead of accepting the massive diamond he had picked out. "This means more to me than any new ring ever could," I explained. 6 months before our wedding, I discovered he'd been having an affair with his coworker for 2 years. When I confronted him, he didn't even deny it, just shrugged and said, "You work so much, what did you expect?" I ended things immediately, packed my essentials, and moved in with my sister. In the emotional chaos, I forgot the ring was sitting in its dish on the bathroom counter by the time I remembered, and went back for it the next day. Jake had already changed the locks. "You gave it to me," he texted. When I demanded it back legally, engagement rings are gifts. My sister's friend recommended a lawyer who specialized in family disputes. "It's technically correct that engagement rings are considered conditional gifts," she explained, "but this ring wasn't given to him. It was your family heirloom that you continued wearing." We filed in small claims court. When the court date arrived, I was a nervous wreck. I'd brought old family photos showing the ring through generations and my grandmother's will specifying it should come to me. Jake arrived with his own lawyer and a smug smile. The judge, a stern-faced woman in her 60s, listened to both sides. Jake's lawyer argued confidently about conditional gifts and how I had abandoned the property. He even suggested I was only pursuing the ring for its monetary value. When it was my turn, I explained through tears what the ring meant to my family, how it represented not just love but survival. My great-grandmother had kept the family fed during the upbeast by selling everything except this ring. The judge asked Jake directly, "Why do you want to keep this ring?" He hesitated. "It was given to me and frankly I spent 3 years of my life with her, putting up with her, prioritizing her career over our relationship. I deserve some compensation." The courtroom went quiet. The judge removed her glasses and leaned forward. "Let me be clear," she said. "This ring has no legal, emotional, or familial connection to you. It's not about compensation for your wasted time, especially when you admit to a 2-year affair," she continued. "However, you are correct that property left behind can be complicated legally." My heart sank. Was she going to rule in his favor on a technicality? "So here's my ruling," she declared. "Mr. Williams will return the ring today, but since he values compensation so highly, Miss Roberts will compensate him for the ring." Jake smiled triumphantly. The judge reached into her pocket and pulled out a $1 bill. She slid it across the bench. $1, she said, "which is precisely $1 more than the emotional value you've demonstrated toward this family heirloom. Return the ring before leaving the courthouse." The entire courtroom erupted. Seaman in the back actually applauded. Jake's face turned bright red as he reached into his suit pocket and placed my grandmother's ring on the table. When I slipped it back on my finger, I swear I could feel my grandmother's presence. The judge caught my eye and gave me the smallest nod before calling the next case. "Yesterday I received an unexpected package. It was a framed $1 bill with a note from the judge. Some things have value beyond what the law can define. May this remind you that justice sometimes comes in unexpected ways." I've hung it above my desk as a reminder that sometimes the true worth of something can't be measured, but occasionally somebody in authority gets it exactly right.